Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome back to my channel. This is a process video for Confessions of the Paper Addict Cut File Shop, where I am going to use this winter wishes with these photos of what we call Georgia snow. It is, honest to God, not really snow. It's ice that just turns into looking like snow. But my daughter has been in it one other time, and that was back in 2014. Last year in January in 2022, we did actually get low enough. We had rain, and then it ended up turning into this. And so this was the morning after. I'd done a photo of her in the middle of the night, standing out there in her leggings, the same boots, and a t-shirt, and watching the snow fall down. And this is Asher's first time in the snow. So that is a little bit about the photos. And I am using this winter wishes, which I'll link down below, obviously. And then I am using crepe papers, snowflake collection. I have quite a bit of it, and I am trying to use up the older stuff first. So let's see what we can do. All right, so what I did was that I started out with getting this all done, and this time I did do the distressing just a little bit, and then I got out the Vicki Budin modeling paste. That is my favorite modeling paste to use. So I found that I guess what I did with this collection, as I was explaining in the beginning of the video, I must have put So Frosty or some type of Frosty collection from Hip Kit into this, because it must have matched the color tones, and I've got little bits of that left. That's including this stencil, and this stencil's got hearts, and I thought, you know what, this works really well with the color, or with like the stars, because there's stars on this paper. Now what I did was that I took the sprays from Shimmerz paints and I sprayed it on there. Now the one I did use is a Spritz Burst My Bubble, and it's like a frosty pink color. I just wanted to put it in the area of where the stars are at, just to add, I don't know, a little bit of extra color, knowing that this is where the cut file is going to go. And it just adds a subtle color. I didn't want it to be too much, because I wanted the focal point to be on the cut file and the 4 photos that I'm using on this multi-photo layout. And up in the upper corner, you can see the one that I used, and I will link it down below. So I am placing these 4 photos there. And I know that a lot of you are like, well, they're getting covered up. I'm like, my focal point of these is 2 of them are taped up on foam tape to really focal point those 2, while the other 2 are her playing in the snow. It is Asher's first time, and I do have some of them for Asher as well. I just haven't gotten to them yet. But what I decided to do is that I did use Shimmerz Paints, the January Colors kit, but only 2 out of them. Like I said, the Spritz, which I'll link down below as well, and then the Shimmerz Kohl. Now the Kohl is like a black, and you'll see me put that at the back or at the end. And so I went into my embellishments because I knew I had some of that, and I got frustrated with this stinking bird, and you'll see me play around with it, and then I finally turn the camera off, and then I come back and it's all the way I want it to. I'm just trying to get it to work, and it's driving me nuts, and it's too tight, and then it's too light, and ugh. So I did put it down, and I finally got it right. And then I'm like, I'm going through, and then I find these last 2 pieces of sprigs that came in this collection, and I'm like, I am going to finally use these things up. So you'll see me put them down, and it's like the nest that this bird is sitting on. And the sprigs, the green part of the sprigs, will go in and kind of tuck underneath the antlers and kind of tuck around. And you'll see me throughout the process of finding different things to put on this nest that this bird is sitting on. And I wanted it to look up at that cluster that's up in the top corner there that you see me working with, or that is up there where the star is at, and I put the word burr, because I was like, as much as I hate to say it, I know we don't get that much snow in Georgia, or at least where I'm at for Georgia. And in a sense, I'm like, it was kind of chilly out, but then by the time we got to the afternoon, this snow was gone. So make sure that you go check out Confessions of the Paper Addict Cut File Shop. I do upload I upload about 3 times a month for her. I absolutely love her design team. She's amazing. Make sure you go check out her Etsy shop. She does have a plethora of winter type cut files, along with everything else is in there. She has it. I'm telling you right now, she does. Make sure that you got it into the group, or get yourself into the group. She does release one free cut file, normally monthly. I know that she did take the month of January off, but in a sense, she always has cut files going up monthly in her shop. And I do know that the February and Marches are amazing. Because she's in Australia, she actually released some really nice back to school cut files, or she will be. I can't wait to dive into those. It's going to be fun. So make sure that you are part of the group so that you can see those cut files. And I know that she is coming up on her anniversary, so I can only imagine what she is going to do in the month of March. I don't even know what it is, so we have to wait and see. So make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. I do upload between 2 to 3 times a week. I do design teams like this, collaborations, a ton. Make sure that you get in with my group as well. My virtual crop, I am a week away from it. Things are going to happen next week, and I cannot wait to see what you guys think. So make sure that you look at the still shots. They are definitely coming up. Here is where I am using the coal for my black splatters. Make sure that you look at the still shots. You all stay safe and have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.